but they still invest in personal development to build themselves. How can we do that? So we are going to find out all these things here, whether you're a founder, whether you're a leader. At the end of the day, right now, it doesn't matter. All that matters is, right now, you agree with me that you're a leader, right? Whether you are leading or you were born, you agree you're a leader, yeah? We agree to that? Alright. So, this year's conference, we are looking at a topic that is so dear to my heart. And I believe you need a mission, right? Check now, how many religions do you have in this room? Check now, how many religions do you have in this room? Okay, you won't know. There are some of us that are traditional religions. Before you turn and see someone you wearing the church and say Christian, some traditional people thought them that Babalawo. But all I'm saying is that in Nigeria, we have more than one people group. It's not just Muslims and Christians. They are the recognized religion, but there are people that are saying they are traditionalists, right? They believe in African tradition. They believe in what our forefathers believe, society, all the rituals, right? That's what they believe. So we are a nation that is blessed by a diverse group of people, right? Different cultures. And sometimes, if you look at, let's just look Christians and Muslims, let's just look the two, right? We know by virtue of our religion, there's something that Christianity teaches, right? And there's something that Islam teaches, right? So, but we live in the same country. And if a Muslim should take a stand, a Christian will be cheated. If a Christian takes a stand, a Muslim will be cheated. What do you think is the solution to a way forward, to make progress? It's for them to find a common ground, right? So, for example, Islam believes in what we call something like integrity. Nobody, not just Islam or Christian, nobody wants to be lied to. Nobody wants to be lied to, right? Nobody. For example, if I should tell Favor, right? Favor. If I should tell Favor, I will give you 500,000 if you come first in your, this is September, in September 8th, I will give you 500,000. Then Favor went to give our homework, read all night, and paid us. Then when she came and said, "Tada, is a lie." I was just like, you see the reaction. So none of us want to be lied to. None. Irrespective of religion, none of us want to be lied to. That means every one of us believes in integrity. There's something in the world called integrity. Right? There's something all of us believe is called what? Trust. The reason why we are friends is because you want me, if we are friends, you want me to do what I ask you, what I say I will do, right? I should be a man of my word. And then you don't expect me to backstab before the speech, right? You don't expect me to switch on you when we do our things. So there is trust. Whether you're a Muslim or a traditionalist or whatever, we all believe in trust. We all believe in relationships. We all believe that, forget the fallacy, forget the lie that is being perpetrated around, that you can do it or become it alone. It's a lie. We will die of depression. So most of us, we believe in community, we believe in relationship. We believe in friendship, that's relationship. We believe in family. All of us here believe in families or in family. But guess what? Again, do you know that to build a good nation, to build a good society, we can take advantage of these things that all of us believe without seeing eye to eye and build a nation that is prospering, that every one of us will enjoy. So even if you look at the political landscape, Check. How many of you don't need electricity? Let me look at okay, the dividends or dividends of politics or governance. All of us want good roads, right? All of us want good roads, want basic amenities, all those things. So that means all these things are irrespective of religion. Yeah? All these things are irrespective of religion. So why is it so difficult for us that we agree we are leaders? But why is it difficult for us? We identify problems in our communities. Why is it difficult for us to come together and prefer solutions and work together? All of us know here that once the politics time, our politicians up there, they have their heads together. Some of them don't know religion, but guess what? When they come down, they can come to Bauchi State and find out that okay, what is that thing that can divide? They will find out that okay, religion will not divide people. So if you bring the Christian Muslim here, if you change anything, okay, let's do Sarah and well, right? Sarah and well, all those things. Then they will come to the university, they will look for that line of divide and take advantage of it to bring division. They will go to another location and spread the realities of religion. While you and I, the reason why we are electing them is so that we will have good governance and so that our nation will prosper. But guess what? Because we will not learn the rules to nation building. We will not learn that there is things called common ground. We will not learn these things that yes, our politicians can bring those narratives. But we as the people, we know what leadership, we know what is demand from leadership. So when you are coming, you will look for these things, these indices. If it's not there, we already identify, we know the right leader to vote for, but you can't bring division because we know what the common ground we are standing on. So we are leaders, and we can transform our nation from here. Most of you, the reason why most times, permitting, you see I'm taking this Sunday school here. The reason why I'm doing that a lot is that they are not getting 18. There are some of them, oh sorry, I remember that they are so that 18. Apologies, right? But most of them are not 18 yet. That means if we get it right, when they start voting, they will get the narrative right, their mindset will be fixed. They will have the right knowledge to vote. But it's not about politics. It's not about national politics. It's about how do you really start right now from your family, from your school to really change. So the theme of the conference is values and value system. And we call it True North. True North has something to do with Iowa. Please. True North has nothing to do with Iowa. True North is simply means stands for a compass, right? Is that compass that when you hold, you are sure that if you hold it, it will surely lead you to build a nation. If you focus on values, there is a saying we have in our organization when we started planning for young leaders conference. We say values are propellers for growth and prosperity or progress, something like that. But it's values that you take advantage of. That when you stay on values, you can sell the narrative that all religion, all people will accept. And what is value? So I want to do basic definitions and introduction, then I will invite the first speaker. What is value? But before we talk about value, let me talk to you about choice. So I love the team actually a lot. I have a lot of people I love for because of the nature of the kind of school I am into right now. I'm learning English too. So Johnson Maxwell said something, and is that gift I want to offer you now. You already have it. But it's the gift I want to bring to your consciousness. He said, you can write John C. Maxwell. Maxwell, A-M-E-X W-E-L-L. John, then C. Or you can just say John Maxwell. He said, please write. Make sure you're right. He said, one of the greatest gifts you will ever receive is the gift to make a choice. One of the greatest gifts you will ever receive is the gift to make a choice. I will come again. One of the greatest gifts you will ever make is the gift to make a choice. Whoever receives sorry is the gift to make a choice. And what is choice? Choice is simply what? It's an act of selecting or deciding between two options, right? Or more options. So that you are not a robot. I told you I'm a computer scientist, right? So I will say in terms of technology a lot. Pardon me. That you are not a robot. That means you don't have free will. Even robots now they are being programmed to be smart. Even robots now they are being programmed to think and take decisions. To think. How many of you have used GPT before? My cousin, sorry, my niece in just one. This boy, maybe before he says I have to caution his mother. He's in just one. They will give him assignment, and guess what? He will come home and ask for his mother's phone and open ChatGPT to do research. Yes, I know the advantage of that, but I told her that she should not do that. Because it's going to affect him, they likely not to know some of the basics for research and to practice. They just go. So I'm saying this artificial intelligence already. It's not in DC. It's not like when Uncle was a study student talking about that. The only artificial intelligence they used that time was maybe if movies try to capture it, and it's more of robotics than AI we know right now. Right? He's a computer calling, right? But you have choice, you can decide. Whatever we are going to share today, you can decide to make it your own. What guides you to make the right choices is what is your value system, is values. And those are the things we are going to talk about. John C. Maxwell will say that the result, the end of your life is the accumulation of the choices you make from when you were living there to that day. So we are going to be looking at that framework. What is that framework that will empower us to make the right choices? So that when we leave this place, we are leaving this place with a renewed mind. When we leave this place, we are leaving this place knowing for sure we have what it takes to change our nation. Knowing that we are not at the basis of our leaders, but rather we have the power to start wielding influence from our little circles, in our schools, in our communities. Yes, some of us will speak value on the basis of area of morality. It's still there. Later, when I come up, I will tell you about what I recently learned from my research as preparing. And it caught my attention. I read the book before, but I didn't really see it that way. It's the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The author, Stephen Covey, right, said something about personal ethics and character ethics. And when I read it, for the first time, I've read it before, right? But for the first time, it don't dawn on me. Wait. This is what the one side, the problem is, because when we go to personal development or leadership program, they talk a lot about personal ethics and which I'm coming to that. But guess what right now? We found out that most companies, there is a research that someone did and said, and really companies are for that right now. People would rather go for staff or employees that have good character and moderate. Let me not tell you because they don't go for that. You have to have some level of competence, right? Average ability skill set, right? You will have to have good character. Okay, you prefer to have someone that is of good character and then maybe doesn't know how to do some of the jobs. So, for example, if I tailor, right, and you want to employ you to come and work for them as a fashion designer, you only know how to sew products. But they get into the business of going down and doing both male and female, right? That means by default they are not supposed to employ because they don't fit or meet the criteria. But guess what? They will check if you have good character. Yes, if you have good character and you are teachable, you are willing to learn. They will rather employ you and train you on the job than employ someone that knows how to do the job but doesn't have character. What's the essence of me employing you to come and do the job if at the end of the day you'll be sleeping around with my client? If at the end of the day you'll be stealing money from my business? If at the end of the day you can't account, then you are not in progress of my organization. So they would rather go with someone with low competence and high character than someone with high competence and low character. And I'm going to talk to you about Christian ethics. I'm going to talk to you about character ethics. I'm going to talk to you about motives later on. But with this introduction to prepare your heart so that you know you are a leader and what values are and what values say.